Greetings, my name's Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. This is The Dark Project, the first entry in the greatest stealth game series ever made, which is impressive considering the third game was kinda shit. But the first two more than make up for it. This and these two are two of my favorite games of all time. And, well, let's get right into it. Alright. Lord Baffling's Man. This promises to be a baffling mission. Let's see. Difficulty expert, of course, because I haven't played it in a long time. So naturally I'm gonna start playing it again on the highest difficulty. What else would I do? Alright, sneak into Lord Baffling's Manor, case the place, get the key from the guard, find the scepter, and redistribute it to yourself. And don't cause too much of a commotion. Steal $7 worth of valuables. Yeah, I'm gonna steal a lot more than that. Don't kill anyone while you do the job. No servants, no guards, no pets, no one. Because that would just be utterly unprofessional, you know? Weird monsters and undead, however, are fair game. But when are we gonna run into any of those? And obviously, get out. After. Not much options here, but in later levels there will be very interesting ones, especially when you consider the fact that, well, the game has a system where the items that you get in that level and from purchasing are gone the next level, and so is any remaining cash from the level before. So you only have what you picked up in that immediate prior level to purchase for the next. I like this system. It prevents, or at least, it discourages hoarding and, you know, mega elixir effects and all that. Because there are some very rare and valuable items, like gas arrows, speed potions, that sort of thing, that you might otherwise just never use. Thief 3 doesn't have this system, and I often wind up never using gas arrows, even though it becomes trivially easy to get them by the end. Because you have so much money stored up, and you can just easily buy as many as you want rather than having just like a couple per level that you probably can't afford. Yeah. I'm not here to moan about the third game. I'm here to enjoy the first. I doubt I'm gonna need those broadheads, though.
It's a few too many to try to get by here.
Hey, I'm going to the bear pits tomorrow. You want to come with?
Couldn't pay me enough.
What? You soft belly. The bears have got these new muzzles with underslung cheek spikes. Last time I was there was a real eye gouging.
As opposed to all those fake eye gougings in the other time.
It makes me sick. When I was a kid...
Huh. Surprised you're even in this job.
Ooh, the blood, it just turns my poor tummy.
Shut up, you taffer. You want blood? You should have been there years ago. Tell you, the bears then, they were something to see. Those bears, they didn't need no cheek spikes and razor collars and paw hooks and all that knifery you straps to them now.
No paw hooks? What'd they do? Just bump into each other?
Huh? Nah. The bears back then, they had claws as long as your finger and wicked teeth.
Bears? You're toffing me. They look pretty mangy harmless, long as they're not wearing harness.
That's why I can't stand the pits now. You don't know what you missed. They just don't make bears like they used to.
Whoa! Killer bears! Would have liked to see that.
First of all, I just want to say how fantastic the voice acting is in this game. It's great. Whoever I don't know the people who did the voice acting. I don't know who they are, but whoever they are, they're great. You all deserve props. Secondly, the writing, pretty good too. Perhaps even better. The way it sort of naturally delivers world building like that, or it's building on the sort of themes of the game, you know? The waning of the natural world and all that. Although, what I will say is that it also is a great example of why, in the real world, when we had, like, you know, fights to wild animals, we usually used dogs instead of things like bears. And the thing is that... Stupid ladder. The thing is, bears, they're pretty vicious. I mean, difficult to train, but you don't need to train them that much when all you need is for them to kill each other. But the advantage of dogs is that they're so much more easily bred. Also, that guy said there was gonna be one guard, didn't he? Oh, shit, I just realized I forgot to play the opening cinematic. Hang on. It probably doesn't matter.
Could you possibly be any more helpful?
Oh, Geronimo. But yeah, dogs, they be bred for the traits you want, because, well, for one thing, they reproduce a lot faster in captivity. Bears, I mean, you've heard of how slow pandas reproduce? Well, that's not actually unique to pandas. That's just bears in general when in captivity. Well, pandas might be especially worse, I don't know. But yeah. That, among other things, leads to them being... Wow. Not as good for prize fights and such as dogs are. But I can easily see why they would get started, but it's ultimately short-sighted.
Since I'm in here, I might as well pick up something for myself.
But yeah. Now at least we know for certain that giant, or at least large, spiders do not count as pets. Good to know. Spider lovers BTFO'd yet again. Man, this guy's clothing must be very hydrophobic if... otherwise, he'd be leaving wet footprints everywhere after this. I got to get me some of those.
Inside at last.
I've been thinking. The Sir could really beef up security some.
What do you mean? What's wrong with us?
Well, we're fine. But I've been thinking we should watch the outsides more.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
People to worry about
Don't be
there on the
ridiculous.
inside.
How could someone possibly
No,
break in?
then you catch them before they get inside, you taffer.
Oh.
I think that's a silly worry. The word tapper has an interesting history to it, actually. Well, not hugely interesting. Yeah, fine. But, well, it actually has a history to it, unlike unlike a lot of weird slang we'll just throw in. Give like really basic reasoning for. No, Tapper is actually, it's got a bit of complexity to it. Well, there was this guy, the trickster, some pagan deity. Yeah, you can probably guess what his domain was pretty easily. But yeah, here is a guy going around being a trickster and all that. But there's this other religious organization called the Hammerites. And the Hammerites, they don't exactly like pagan. Much like how the Crusaders didn't much like the guys living in Jerusalem. Or something like that. I forget exactly how the Crusades went. Well, the point is, holy war. Lots of holy war. Which, considering up until relatively recently, the Hammerites were highly influential in the city. I'd say the Hammerites probably came out on top in those, for the most part. They've been in decline recently, but that's not really related to the pagans, more just the city becoming a bit more secular and all that. So yeah, point is, yeah, right, where was I? Oh right, Taffer. Or the Trickster, rather. The Trickster was one of these. Let's see. The Trickster actually, according to the myths of the Hammerites, he actually fought in these holy wars. Or something like that. It was aiding the pagans. And the Hammerites, according to their mythology, were actually able to defeat this Trickster. Possibly even killing him. But he didn't really show up after that. I'm not the most familiar with the myths. They killed him or sealed him away or some shit like that. You know, mythological stuff. And yeah, but before they did that, he was a real menace. And so, given his menace, how much he menaced them, and how much his ways drastically contrast to theirs, saying they despise the sneaky bastards, tricksters, and criminals and such. His name became, well, he sort of became a Satan sort of figure to them, and as happens with Satan figures, his name became a swear word. But, and however, because they were so influential in the city at the time, the swear word became rather fairly common. And as often happens when swear words, or really any words, become widely used, it mutated. And thus we got the modern Originally it was a word for a trickster, then it became Ether, and was a term for untrustworthy weirdos, and then it just sort of became a generic insult, as often happens. Let's see. Nice dinner. Lamb was somewhat older than the springs, and in no way fooled by his practice of warming the belly to disguise wilting. Excuses about the store market shortages. Please remind him the grocery budget is a good 50% above last year's figures, and even he should be able to procure adequate victuals at those prices. Yeah, I'm thinking that's kind of ridiculous. Either those are some shortages, or this guy is probably embezzling. Oh god. Oh wait, never mind. I was about to say my poor sense of direction is rearing its ugly head again. But then I immediately found my way out. If I recall, there's like 2 or 3 guys that eventually wander in here. And there's one now. You can hear it. If you, the sound design in this game is fantastic. If you've got a keen ear out, you can tell exactly how far away they are and whether they're approaching or I don't remember.
Sir?
Dang it. That's another problem I have. Forgetting random words. What's the opposite of approaching? Whatever. You know what I mean. Going away. I'm sure there's a better word. I'm sure there's an actual word for it. Is there an invisible wall? Oh. But I forget it now. Look, the point is, sound design. It's great. And you can also hear just how fucking loud you are on Marble. God damn. Marble isn't even really that loud in real life, honestly. Not the quietest of surfaces, but certainly not the blaring noise that it is in this. Listen to this. There's something that's gonna echo throughout the halls for hours. But given that our protagonist Garrett, way out, I suppose, probably doesn't wear steel-toed boots or something. This is probably the noises that you make are probably not quite as loud as they sound. That's just Garrett's keen hearing. It's the same as with the light level. Like, it might seem like you're hiding in the tiniest of shadows, like so, completely dark, but it's probably just like a lot darker than it looks. But he's just got really good night vision. Like on here? No. What am I around? Even he can barely hear himself on carpet. Lovely, beautiful carpet. I think I'll search downstairs a bit longer. If I don't find anything, I'll just cut this part out. Aha! Guess I don't need to cut this part out. I haven't played this in a while. I don't exactly remember all of the loot locations. That's that one. Whatever. If you're wondering why I'm eating everything in sight, well, there isn't really a reason. It's just a habit I've gotten. do it in Deep, I do it in Dishonored. I do it in basically every game where there's a lot of random food items laying around that you can eat. I don't know why. Fortunately, they'll be fine. Fortunately, if I recall, there's only like one guard patrolling this entire circular area. Or more like a square, really, but yeah. And all the others just sort of hang around in the individual rooms. Oh, and by the way, you want to see something really fucking annoying? Feast your eyes on the stupidest treasure in the whole fucking game. Look at this. How? How is someone supposed to find this? I don't even know how I found this. I just remember. The only reason I found it now is because I remember it being here. 100 fucking buckaroo. At least it's just in the early levels, but you're probably not going to need every tiny bit of treasure. But on the other hand, it's in the early levels, where you're least likely to be skilled enough to notice it. It is evil, 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 evil! Okay, this is stupid. I'm just gonna throw all that out. Oh yeah! Star Wars, baby! What even is that? Is that made out of like bronze or something? I can't tell if it's like some metal engraving or painting or I don't know. If you there's an area over by the place where you enter through the water that you can just barely see it through. And the first time I did that,
Who goes there?
I thought it looked like meat or something. Oh, what do you mean who goes there? Where the fuck are you? They'll be fine. Check this out. If I can still manage it. Boom. Yes, fair. I don't like the chances. This marble floor is so damn loud, even when crouching and creeping. Yeah, that's one nice thing I like about this game. You can go even. There's like gradients. You know, you can. It's where you're moving, crouching, leaping and crouching. It's nice. And you can actually combine them in clever ways, because you see, how fast you move obviously affects how fast steps up.
I wonder if he reads them or if it's just for show.
Probably just for show, they seem to be painted on. But it affects how quickly you step, but it also affects how loud the steps are. But how loud the steps are is only affected by how fast you're moving when you step. So, if you're clever, and you know exactly how quickly step sounds are. You can wind up being a lot quieter, or you can just leap at them. Because obviously leaping only makes sound when you land. Anyway, missed it because I thought it had already gone in it, but no, it was an earlier door. Now, I'm keeping a keen eye out, because I always somehow manage to miss a couple hundred cash on this level. I don't know why. Well, on the plus side, this isn't like B3, where you need to, where the highest difficulty setting requires you to get like 95% of the money. I think I got rid of all the guards. But enough moaning about Thief 3. But is there ever enough moaning about Thief 3? I'm not sure. Not a fan of going down spiral stairs. And let's see. And yeah, more evidence of blatant embezzlement. And these people need to be a lot more subtle about it. What does the world come to when this is a class of embezzlers? No left. I could do so much better. Well, could, nothing. Nah, I'm more of a fan of direct memes anyways. Now, I've got a bunch of keys, but these keys aren't actually all that useful. And I'll show you why in a second. Down in there. So, normally I'd probably like make some daring
Who goes there?
dash in order to take him out stealthily, and the second guy, well, but this is the first level. I'm not gonna need these water arrows much longer. Nothing! 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 Oh, well, something. Huh, money. Nothing, tra-la-la. Right. Yeah. Let's get just far enough to get look like he's about to leave. Alright. You know what? Fuck it. I can waste these all I want. It's the first level. I'm not gonna need, oh, is it 14 water arrows?
You're one behind me.
Be hard pressed to find places to use 14 water arrows. They didn't have any effect at all. Look at these fucking lamps. I don't know if they're magic or technology or techno magic or whatever you. They're cool. If you think about it, magic is the technology, but that's not the common use definitions of things. Common use definitions are for commoners. Yeah, a lot more things are technology than people think about. Ooh. I'm wondering, did I close that door, or did it just randomly close on its own? I don't know. I feel like it's a. Is it just me forgetting it, or is it yet another case of gamer dementia? You make the call. Speaking of making things, I wonder if I can make that. Yes, easily. Was there a point to that? No, but it was cool. Oh, it was fun anyways. That's not enough of that. Yeah, I'm on the wrong side. Now then. Secret area. See, this is why that key is pointless. You can just get into this way. There's some holding here with these, with some gongs that you could, if you wanted to, use to distract him. Or you could just do that.
It's a throne room. How pretentious can you get?
What do you expect from someone who has gold-plated wine bottles? If I assume those were gold-plated, they certainly looked gold-plated.
Here we go.
Nah. See what I mean? There's 1,400 gold cash in here. And I can never figure out where the S200 is. Now you might think, oh, you needed keys to get out. Wrong. You just jump right up there and fall off to your death. Oh, no, it's like 10 feet. I'm not gonna fall to my death, but I'm saying. Yeah. I don't know. I just never find the last 200 cash. No point searching for it now. I'm not gonna desperately need 200 more cash on the second level of the game. Probably. I just gotta find that way out. A new way out. Even. Oh no, actually it's the old way out. I'm gonna do something That's definitely stupid and almost certainly won't be the solution. Let's
What do I see there?
what the fuck? It'll lose the reflag apparently.
Who's that there? Come
From there.
Come back out here, you weak-mounted intruder!
How did you finish through that? What? Yeah, there's nothing here. Oh well. Guess I gotta. What? Oh, whoops. Oh, might as well leave, I suppose. No, I've already been here. And no. Alright. No sense crying over missed gold. I mean, what would you even do with missed gold? It'll be impermeable. Probably somewhere outside of the fucking manor. Well, that was Lord Baffling's manor. I said it all right. But man, there have been times where I had to get out with 200 short, because there have been so many times where I actually spent literal hours scouring a map just to get the last like 50 cash. It's not fun. I wouldn't recommend it, and it certainly wouldn't be good viewing, even if I probably skip past most of it. Well, actually, my misery probably would be fun to watch, but fuck you. But yeah, that was the first mission, the first proper mission of Thief. It's not quite a it's not exactly a tutorial, but you probably could skip the tutorial the first time you play it and be mostly fine. That being said, I have been Joe Bob, and I'm very P. So long, suckers.